Welcome to One Question at a Time, the TSI series. Question number 84. The office supply superstore sells pens for 60 cents each and pencils for 40 cents each. Dines purchase a total of 17 items, pens and pencils, for $8.20. How many pens did Diane portray? So when you see the wording problem like this and you see it have like 3 sentences mostly, right? So we know that the first sentence is always gives you a clue, right? So let's see, they say pen for 60 cents each. Pencil is for 40 cents each, right? Then the second sentence will tell you the relationship. Okay, so total of 17 items, pen and pencil, okay, for $8.20. Then the last sentence will be asking your questions, and you have to answer it. How many pen? Okay, they ask for pen. This giant portray. Okay, so if we call x is the number, okay, x is the number of pen, and then y is the number of pencil. So they're asking for pen is for x. Okay. Now we have pen is x, cost 60 cents. Pencil costs 40 cents. And here the total is in dollar. So making sure you convert them all into the same unit. If it in the dollars, you will have like $0.6 is 60 cents. Okay, 60 cents, that will be $0.60, right? Or 40 cents, you can convert it into $0.40. Okay, or you can convert $8.20, right? $8. You can convert it into cent is 120 cents. Okay, so it's up to you, but if you convert into cent, you can use the power of 10, and then you don't have to worry about the decimal. Okay, so let's try to make the system of equation in this case. Okay, so what we have pen and pencil. Remember the and words is mean adding. So the first one, you have x plus y that equal 17 item, right? X is the number of pen, and then y is the number of pencil. Okay, next one is calculate for the price, the cost of it, right? So for the pen, 60 cents each. So you have 60 times x is the cost of x pen, right? You add 40 cents y times y, right? Y is the number of pencil. That equal 820, because we have to convert it into cent. I don't want to work with decimal. So if you do want to work with decimal, go ahead and use 8.20, but instead of 60x, you have to use 0.6x and then 0.4x. 0.4y. Okay. So this is our system of equations. Now I will simplify the second equation. So this is my first equation. This is my second equation. I want to simplify this one because I see that I can everything can divide by 20, probably. So let's see, if I divide everything by 20, you have 60 divided by 20 is 3, right? So let's try, right? So you have 3x here. Okay, now 40 divided by 20, that is 2y. Now 82 is 40, 41. You know what happened, right? So this is, I take equation 2, I divide by 20, then I got this. So 60 divided by 20, I got 3x. 40 over 20, that is 2, and then y. And then 820 divided by 20. Okay, you will have 82 divided by 20 is 4. 4 times 20 is 80, right? So you have left with 2. Then you drop that 0, so 20 divided by 20 is 1, so it's 41. That's good? Okay, so that is my second equation, the new one, right? Now, I want to eliminate y because I want to find x directly. I don't want to eliminate x, then find y, then find x again. Okay, so to make that happen, I will take the equation number 1 and then multiply by -2. Okay, so it becomes -2x, -2y equal -2 times 17 is -34. You agree with me? I times -2 here, times -2 here, then times -2 here. Now I have a new system equation which is similar to the first one, and now it's kind of like easy to work with. Okay, so the new one is this one. Now I just add the first equation. Now my new one, right? My new equation. So I just add them up. So let's add them up. Left to left, right to right. Okay, so you see that equal. So on the left hand side, I have 3x. Just columnly add them up. 3x minus 2x is x. 2y minus 2y is gone. Okay. 41 minus 34. What's that? 7. Okay, so you will have x equals 7, which is how many pen did Diane portray? Is 7. Diane portrayed 7 pens. Okay, and if they're not asking for the pen, they're asking for the number of pencil, you can continue to find with y, because remember, x plus y equals 17. So if x equals 7, so y will be equal 10. They add up to 17 by plug in 7 here, add y equals 17, subtract 7 both sides, right? Subtract 7 both sides, then you have y equals 10. This is the actual. They're only asking for the number of pen, so we're done in this step. Okay. Thank you for participating in this series and see you next time.